everyone. Good afternoon. I've just been watching the King's speech. Made a load of rubbish as usual. But I've got to go to the hospital, so that's why I'm doing it early today. And I'm going to be using my chakra cards and my flower cards just for a change today. And I'm sitting in my front room, my feet up, and I'm just having a few minutes myself. I've got the dog here that is sitting by me. So the dog's just keeping me company. So if anybody is ready, come and talk to me. Hello, Deborah Chapman. I'll talk to you first, shall I? And then Nancy Sherman. I'm all right. It's just hubby that's poorly at the moment. So we'll start with you, Deborah. I'm going to choose you a chakra card. All right. And as I pick this up, Deborah, you have got complacency. Can you see that? It's the red card, and it's like sitting in your own space. The red is your base chakra, and I feel that you are a person that holds yourself in your own space and you don't allow too many people in there. I know as I see these, the trees are bare, and it's because you feel as though your life is on the downward turn. But I want to say, things will get better with you. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Darian. Hello, Ariane. I like to see you when I can see you. Hello, Casey. But as I'm talking to Deborah at the moment, the red is for your base. It's for holding you down. Let's get you back on track. Because I feel, no, Patrick is not, lovey. I know as I see the clouds in the sky, the clouds are just hiding away what you're feeling at the moment. I know with you, sweetheart, that you do take quite a lot to heart. Hello, everybody else that's joined. I see the shadow that is holding you back, but I feel once you can start to come out of where you are now, you will get better. But I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, complacency, standing your ground, doing your own thing, hoping others can help you on your pathway. I feel that's what's needed with you today. Okay. I feel you need just a kick up the backside to get you going again. Maybe it's time for you to find the true you again, but also to know how far you have come over the last year. You are getting better with self, but I also feel you just need just a little bit of a helping hand. Right, I have a lady here with you, and this lady, it feels very much like a nan. She was a lady that loved to make things for you and your family. So whether she was a crocheter or a knitter, but I'm just seeing her doing things together. She's showing me a tablecloth. And I feel the tablecloth was either embroidered or it was one she made herself. She's saying about down is up and up is down. So I feel this is something to do with you at the moment. Everything seems to be here, and I want you to be here. Deborah, I am given the names of Margaret, Mary, and Joan for you. As this lady steps aside, I have a gentleman with you, and this gentleman is sitting as I'm sitting, hand under the chin, and it's like contemplating what's going on around you. And I know as I'm feeling with you that you've lost heart and you need a bit of time just to get yourself back on track. And this gentleman is saying, by trusting in your own inner vision and everything you're saying to self It will get better for you. He's saying to you, I know it's either your dad or your granddad. I know the name of Philip comes in. And also I want to bring you the name of Ted and also John. And you do need the kick up the backside. All right, sweetheart. But he said, I'll have to go into the garden and get you some lovely strawberries, a tub of ice cream, and telling you to sit down, enjoy your strawberries and ice cream, and it will make you feel a bit better for self. All right, sweetheart? I'm going to leave that on with you. So just take things easy, Deborah. Show people that your spirit is quite high. And feeling lost, just get yourself back so you're here again. All right, sweetheart? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Nancy Shearman, can I talk to you, please, Nancy? Nancy, I'm going to give you a flower card. And as I come to you, Nancy, I'm going to give you the lovely toad flax. It's purple and white. And as we look at this, look, it shows me that it grows abundantly, but it is really small. This is really just showing it as it is small. It says, as I surrender to what is, each moment is a miracle. And yeah, you need a bit of miracle in your life at the moment, don't you, sweetheart? I know as I'm looking at this flower, I see the way it grows. I know it grows abundantly. And I know as it's growing, it is showing me that the purple is needed for your spirituality and the white is for helping you to progress. Right. I have a lady here with you, and this lady's small. She's about 5'3". Mum or Gran. I feel that she was a lady that liked her own way. She could be quite stubborn. I feel she had a stroke before she went to the spirit world. I'm feeling it was down this side, so at the left-hand side. She comes to bring me the names of Catherine, Kath, or Kathleen, because she just said Kath. And she gave me the names of Rose and Margaret. She's standing at the kitchen door, looking out across her garden. I can smell roses, so I know that she loves roses. She's telling me you've had a few problems around your neck and shoulders and that you haven't known what to do with yourself. But I want to send you healing, and I'm looking to your right side, and this is where the pain has been just recently. She's saying about strength comes from family members helping out, but you're the one that helps others in the family. She's saying about showing you're full of the love of spirit, and she just wanted to say that to you. I have another lady here with you now, and this other lady is either a mother or an auntie. I feel she passed with a cancer condition. She's a small lady as well. She's about 5'4". She gives me the names of Olive, and she gives me also Dorothy. This lady used to work either in a hospital environment or she worked in a canteen environment, because I'm seeing the white overall. She's showing me that you have the strength to help others. And she just wants to say to you, always remember, the helping hand helps everybody else who needs. She said I had to give you an autumn rose. You know, when the roses are just coming out and doing their last bit. I just want to say to you, sweetheart, trust in yourself and you'll get there. All right, Nancy, I'm leaving that with you. and saying thank you for working with me. Okay. Ariane Gupta, can I talk to you, please? I'm giving you one of my chakra cards. Ariane Gupta. Okay, let's have a look. Right, sweetheart, you've got the yellow card and enlightenment. Can you see the yellow? And as I look at this, this is Father Time looking after you, maybe your guide, but it's showing you the enlightenment comes from within. The yellow is showing me your solar plexus. The solar plexus is part and parcel of gut feeling. So you should know if we've got gut feeling that we know what's going on and we know how life has treated you. But I feel you just need to use this yellow as a healing part for your solar plexus. Your life is on hold at the minute, but we can see the mountains and the mountains are quite green. So I know they're only small mountains. So you haven't had heavy mountains to climb. But I know as I look at this card, you have to go with your gut feeling in a situation that's happening around you. Right, I have a gentleman with you, and this gentleman is about 5'8" in height. He liked to drink or two. He loved his food. And I don't know whether he cooked for himself or he had other people cook for him. But he's telling me about problems with the mouth. So it's either your mouth or he had a problem with his mouth, because he's put a lot of pain on the right-hand side of my mouth. I don't know, but I'm given Ari, A-R-I, Ari or something. And he just said, I had to give you a lovely, lovely bunch of tulips. And he said the tulips are for spring. He said, Ariane, you have to start to believe in yourself again. And as I said, go with your gut feeling. If you think something's not right, then you tell them it's not right. You don't, you have to go and do it, because, sweetheart, you have to stand your ground. Ari, he's given me, and he's just given me also Rakesh. So I know those two names are important around you. He's saying here, the lady he's got with him is a cook. She cooked curries, she cooked steak, she cooked chips, but I feel she had a problem with her head before she went to the spirit world. I feel that she passed with either a cancer condition of the brain, or she had a brain tumor, or she had a stroke on the right-hand side, because that's the side I've got the pain. I am given the names of Rose. I'm giving the names of Asha. And also I want to give you Michelle. So I just want to say to you, sweetheart, trust in your gut vision. Look to where your inner vision will help you to move forward. But at the end of the day, remember, love yourself for who you are. All right, sweetheart, I can leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. All right, Darion Ray, please. Oh, thank you, Ariane. So thank you for working with me. Darian Ray, please. Darian, I've chosen you a flower card. And the flower card I've chosen for you is the Cerilla orchid. It is an orchid that is wild. And the words with this, it says, I'm willing to find new ways to express my creativity. Maybe you need to get more creative with yourself. Bring yourself out into the open and start to move yourself forward. You are a strong person, and this lovely purple flower is showing your spirituality is helping you. You are a strong person in your own way, but you need to just to find where you're going next. I have a dog with you, and the dog is a Cocker Spaniel. So whether the Cocker Spaniel is yours or it belongs within family, I just have the Cocker Spaniel with you. Right. This purple is your spirituality. The yellow is your creativity. The green is the love of yourself, but also the lovely blue is for the healing. Darian, I know with you, I have a lady. The lady is mom or grandma. She's a small lady. No, not too small. She's about 5'4". She's a lady that gave so much of herself to family. I don't know whether she had a stroke condition or she had a problem with her bones, but I'm feeling pain in both sides of my body. She was a lady that gave everything of herself. She was a lady that would have helped everybody else. She was a lady that loved lavender, because she's just brought me a tin of lavender spray, and she's just sprayed it and I can smell the lavender. She was a lady that also loved her family, and she would have helped them any way she could, even if it had to give £1 for the pocket money or to give a cake which she'd made. She always made sure that you all had an Easter egg, because she's just brought me Easter eggs. So there must be a passing at Easter. She's brought me also some lovely daffodils. So the yellow of the daffodils is for March. She said here that you've been suffering with tummy problems, because she just brought me some Gaviscon. So I know that is needed around you for your tummy problems. She said about knowing where you're going next. You have to start to believe that you can get there, and you will. I'm given the names of Maureen, I'm given Dorothy, and I've just been given Olive. So I know their names around you, but the olive, maybe the olive branch needs to come to part of the family. Okay, as she steps aside, I've got a gentleman here that was in the forces, Army or Navy. I know he loved the sea. I know that he loved the boats, and I know he loved to fish. He comes to bring you peace of mind. He says, I'm in a better place now. I know where I'm going in this life, and I know how far I've got yet to go. He's saying here about Roger. You must know Roger. And Robert as well, maybe known as Bob. But he said you have to start to believe you can do it. Show your strength and show how far you've come. He just wants to say to you, never ever stop worrying about self, because self is important. Okay. Is it you that's got a problem with your tooth? Or did he have problems with his teeth? Because I've just got something wrong with my teeth on the right-hand side, and it's coming down into my gums, so it could be gum disease. He's brought me bright red wallpaper. Have you just put some wallpaper up that was bright red? Because I'm seeing wallpaper. Was it Liverpool wallpaper? Manchester United wallpaper? But I'm just seeing wallpaper that's been put up. Darian, just look to the next 6 months where things will start to change around you. But also look as well to self. See how far you come. And then don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You are important. All right, Darion, I'm leaving that with you. And can I say thank you for working with me? Patrick, can I talk to you, sweetheart? Patrick, I'm choosing you. Then watch where the wallpaper comes up then. It's red. So it's either Manchester United, Liverpool, or it is a wallpaper that is got red flowers on. I just know about the wallpaper. All right, sweetheart, I'll leave that with you. Patrick Monaghan. Your card is despondence. Are you feeling a bit despondent at the minute? And no, Peter is not doing very well at the minute, but he will get there. I know that. He's just got an infection in his bowel now. Okay. Despondent. Are you feeling despondent at the moment? We have this lovely, this is for your eye chakra. This is the indigo. I feel something around your tummy area at the moment. It's either yours or it's someone around you. I feel here with this lovely purple, it's indigo color, is showing you that your spiritual center is alive. It's alive with people that know what you want. I know there's a lot going on in your life at the minute, but I know it will get better. I have a gentleman with you, and he just said, God be with you till we meet again. And I know as I hear that song, God be with you till we meet again. That is the song. And I know that what's going on in your life at the minute, that life will generally get you better, because I feel you have been feeling down. And this is what despondence means. I'm given Eric. I'm also given Peter. I've just been given John as well. Sweetheart, I have a lady here and I feel it's Mum. Mum has brought you stars and she said you are a little star and she's very proud of you. I feel it's either the time of her passing or it is her birthday, because I've just heard celebrations, because I've just been given a tin of celebrations chocolates. So I know there's an anniversary to what is there. She said about knowing how far you've come and knowing how far you've got yet to go. But Patrick, very, very much self-aware. There's also a sense with you that you've been trying to tear your hair out. It's like, I've got so much I want to do, so much I have to do, and I can't do it. And I want to tear my hair out. So I don't know what's going on with you at the minute, sweetheart. But I'm knowing this lady is saying to me that this is what is happening. Oh, right. Are you been tearing your hair out then? All right, I'm giving the names of Anne, Jean, and Linda. Family, friends, or I don't know. I'm just giving those three names. And I've just been given Florence, Flo. And I also want to say to you, stop trying to do too much. Bring yourself back to where you were last year, because it seems as though you've lost your way a bit. Have you got problems also with your left arm from your elbow to your wrist? Because I've got a pain in my arm from my elbow, left arm. I just know with you, sweetheart, that everything will come right in its own time. Ah, and I'm seeing you with Liverpool wallpaper. Have you put some Liverpool wallpaper up in your toilet? Because I know you're a Liverpool supporter like me. But I'm just seeing some talk. Do you understand? Oh, you've got pneumonia again. Oh, for goodness sake. I've just finishing my antibiotics as well. I caught his infection. But what I'm seeing is no paper. Are you thinking about putting some up in your toilet? Because I'm showing a toilet with Liverpool wallpaper. I don't know. I'm not putting up in mine, I can assure you. My husband will go mad because he's Chelsea supporter. Okay, sweetheart. All I know is Mum's saying to you, thank you for always thinking of her. Thank you for always being the true son. And thank you for looking after family. And he's left that with you. All right. So I'm leaving that with you, sweetheart. Right. Faye. Can I come to Faye, please? Faye, I'm giving you a flower card. Right. Faye. Oh. Faye, your card is the foxglove. Can you see the foxglove? It's really pretty. Each bell is just beautiful. And this foxglove, it says, I embrace my own gift for healing. So I know you send out healing. I know you've asked for healing. And I know you get the healing. I know that I have got Roy with you. And I know that lots of family members always rely on you. Heart problems. Also, somebody that is suffering at this moment in time, either with chest problems or with angina, because I'm given both. I know I have a lot going on in your life at the minute, and I know your family have all rallied together, which is a good thing, isn't it? I know at the end of the day, whatever's happened around you over the last 6 or 7 weeks, it's took its toll. It is a time of change for you. So watch where the changes comes. And as I said, I've got the gentleman here. I don't know whether he's just passed or he has just been buried. I know this is the time where he's saying thank you to family. Faye, he's saying to you, now is the time to take yourself back to the beginning and start again. There's always a sense of knowing how far you've come, but there's also the knowledge of knowing at the end of the day, you'll get there. I have a lady here with you now, and this lady is mom, sister, or grandmother. She's a small lady. I want to say around about 5'3". I don't know whether she lived near London or London is part and parcel. I just know you've got this lady is coming round you to help you. And she's bringing you peace of mind. She said healing for John. Healing also for yourself. But she said just to say to you, now is the time to say to you, I have a lot to give. I have lots to say. And I want to say to you that whatever's happened in the past, it will all right itself. Okay, sweetheart? I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay, Autumn Shrimp, please. Can I talk to you? Autumn Shrimp. I'll see how many I can do. Caroline, I can't always promise to get you a reading. I'm just going to draw two. And the next person I'm going to go to is Casey Guess. All right. So this is for Autumn Shrimp. Right. This is the chakra card. And you've got recovery. You can see that the key to the heart, the key to the mind, the key to the door, the key to your soul. It is this doubly indigo color. This is your eye chakra. So it's recovering what was lost, but now is found. I will do, Davy, don't worry. I know as I'm looking at this, I see the key is important in your life. Maybe the key is to open into possibilities. But I know at the end of the day, life is for living and for loving. But this lovely indigo color is saying to you, time to move on and find you again. I have a lady here with you, and she sat here watching telly. I feel she loved to sit and watch the television. I don't know whether she had a bad chest because I can hear her coughing. I know with you, sweetheart, there's a lot going on. But as she's watching the television, she's saying that she was with, she either fell asleep in the chair or she was taken from the chair. But I know the television was what she loved. She loved the chase, and she loved also to watch Bargain Hunt, because that's what she's saying. I know there's a lot going on with you, sweetie, but just remember at the end of the day, you have to trust in your own inner vision as well. Autumn, I'm given the names of Mary. I've just been given Margaret and Peggy, so I know they're connected around you. There's lots going on with her, and she's just showing me everything that's there. She loved her garden. She loved to be outside. She has her dog with her, and she is talking to the dog. She is with the dog in the spirit. She just said I had to say to you, we're with you every step of the way. There's also a gentleman. There's a gentleman here that brings you some lovely roses out of his garden. And I know that he brings you so much love. He gives me John and Jeffrey. So they're either family members or they're friends of the family. But he said the roses are there to bring you love. And he said about taking things in your own hand. All right, sweetheart. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Casey Guess, can I talk to you, please? Annalie, he won't leave you. He's always with you, every step of the way. You ask the question, and that's your answer. Right. Casey Guess, you've got soulmate, the beautiful red. The red is your chakra, is your base chakra. but you've got your soulmate either with you or you're looking for a soulmate. Can you see? We have the eyes that are open and waiting for you. I know there's so much love coming to you from the spirit world, but I know that you have to start to believe in yourself again. Life has not been a bowl of cherries, but you have found you again. And your eye chakra is open now, and you have to use that to find your truth and your beginnings. I am given a lady here with you, and this lady is showing me an old-fashioned mirror. The mirror is about that wide, and it's round, and it's all filigreed round these sides. You understand the mirror that she had because she brought me this mirror. And she just said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful of all? And she said, you are. So she's saying your beauty is within. She said, I have to get you a pizza. So I don't know whether you love pizza or she just brought you that. I know there's a lot of love coming to you from the spirit world. And this person who is with you, mum or grandma, I know she loved you to pieces. I don't know whether she used to make you pizza because the way she said about pizzas. And I don't know whether it is cheese and tomato with pineapple, but I'm seeing sausage on it as well. So I know this pizza is a big one, and that's what she's brought you. Casey, I'm given the names of Mary, Maureen, and Jean for you. Gentleman now comes, and this gentleman brings you some beautiful tulips and daffodils out the garden. He loved his garden, and over the years, over the full year, he would plant. Oh, you love pizzas. And he loved to grow the daffodils, the tulips, the bluebells, irises, and he's just shown me as well lovely dahlias for the autumn time. He gives me Richard and he gives me John, so I know they're connected around you. Said your head is not in the right space at the minute, but he's just said to say to you, you will get better, life will get better, just trust in yourself. All right? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Can I talk to Davey, please, from YouTube? See, I don't know where you're coming from. All I can do is go to the people I'm drawn to. So, Davey, can I talk to you? What was your second name? David Jones. Yeah, because I don't know that you come from YouTube. I just normally go to who I'm drawn to. Right, Davey, this is Ragged Robin. Can you see that lovely, lovely flower? And it's like a spider flower, can you see? But it's so beautiful. And it says, I trust and believe in the angelic realms. And this is like the eye, your spiritual eye. But as I see that colour, it's purple, pink. We've got the green, the love. And I can see this flower is absolutely beautiful. It's called a ragged robin, and it attracts the bees, the butterflies. Even though it's a small flower, they always congregate around it. I know as I look at this, I sense with you that you have had so much going on in your life just recently that you haven't known which way to turn. Maybe it's to job-wise, or maybe it is things that are happening around you. But I know at the end of the day, we have to help you to move forward on your pathway. You are strong and you are noble, and you help so many people. I have a lady with you. This lady, as she comes forward, she is either your mom or your grandmother. She was a lady that loved to bake. She's showing me making toffee apples. She's also showing me making, donuts that are full of cream. She's just brought you those with jam. I feel she used to make for the children. She's shown me coconut ice and also fudge. So she would have done all that. There was always something for the children. She was a lady that also gave a lot of her time to other people. She gives me Gladys, the name Gladys. And she also just gives me as well Lisa and Anne. She was a lady that collected things. And a lot of what she collected, she hoarded. She was a lady that had high ideals. And she'd hate it if people put her down. And I know there's so much love coming to you from her. She said, would you like an egg on toast? So you must like eggs on toast. She's showing me also a china cabinet. And in this china cabinet, I can see some things that you bought her. And I feel there's a couple of birds that are chalk birds what you won on the fairground. But she's very, very much a lady after my own heart. As she steps aside, I've got a gentleman here with you. And this gentleman was in the army. He's showing me his gun. Well, it's a rifle, I feel. He's saying here that he loved his time in the army. He said he wished he could have stayed in, but he never ever got the chance. Is it you that's got a problem with your tongue at the moment? The tip of your tongue, have you bitten it or have you got a sore tongue? Because he's just given me a sore tongue. And something about a radio, an old-fashioned radio. Did he leave you an old-fashioned radio? I feel it's either your dad or your granddad. Because he just said about your tongue. You understand the radio where you would listen to 60s music. I want to say 60s, 70s and 80s. You have an old-fashioned radio. That's what he's saying. He liked the 60s music. He's singing to me, sweet for my sweet. And I want to hold your hand. That is what he's singing. He loved the Beatles. And he loved the sweet. You should know this. You should know this. I'm given Barry, Bernard, John, and Brian. So I know they're all connected around you and this gentleman. Davy, he just said to say to you, stick to your guns, you'll get there. everything that happens around you will be better. Just remember, you are important as our family. So can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Rebecca Yates, please. Are you still here? Rebecca Yates. Rebecca Yates. Okay. Rebecca Yates. Your card is instinct. And this is for the top chakra, your lavender colour. And we have the wolves, looking after the wolves. Because the wolves are part and parcel of who you are. You are a strong, strong person. And I know as I see this, I got the listening ear. The ear is part and parcel of your spirituality. You're welcome, Davy. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetie, that the moon, and I'm hearing that song, Moon Shadow. So I know the moon's in shadow at the moment, but it will come out and you will hear. But I'm hearing lots of music around everybody here today. But I heard that song, Moon Shadow. We have the 3 wolves, but 2 of the wolves are, I want to say, it is for Gemini. Gemini is for June. Gemini is also the 2 faces. So just be aware about people around you that are not showing their true self. But as you can see, the wolves are there with the moon and the shadow. Rebecca, I have a lady with you, and this lady, she's given me the name of Rosemary, and she just said Jean and Anne. She said just to say to you, stop worrying about what might happen, might not happen. I feel this lady is either your mom or your grandma. And I know this lady was the old-fashioned lady. She would do everything for anybody else. She's shown me an old-fashioned desk. And when I look at the desk, it's got a drawer that long, and it's got 2 handles on it, ornate handles. And when I lift it up, it's like a writing desk. But then this drawer underneath. And as I pull the drawer out, there's a little compartment that's telling me there's a little hidden gem in there. I feel this is memory. I'm given the names of Sarah as well, and also Peggy. As this lady steps aside, I've got a gentleman here with you. And he's just singing Simple Simon Says. So maybe the name of Simon. I know that he was a gentleman of so little words. But he's singing that song, Simple Simon Says. Put your hands on your head. You know, so maybe it's just letting you know that you've got a lot to do in this life. He's showing me an old-fashioned vase. And it has red roses on it. And it looks like Moorcroft. So I feel he used to save Moorcroft. Okay. He's showing me an old-fashioned bike. So he would have ridden a bike to work and from work. He just said just to say to you, sweetheart, that you are part and parcel of what life's journey is about. Okay. Something about knowing how far you've come in this life just show you are better today than you were yesterday, and you're better for things that has happened around you. So can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me, as I haven't seen any comments back. Michael Samways, can I talk to you, please? Michael Samways. Michael, this is loosestrife. It's the wild flower of the orchid family. It's lovely purple, and that is your spirituality. It grows in abundance in fields, especially among the daisies and buttercups. Michael, this is very much a lovely card that gives you so much love from the spirit world. The purple is for your spirituality. The white is for your heart chakra. The green is for love. And we have got the grass with the grass seeds. It says, I accept my deep connection with everything around me. And I feel you do. You have so much going on around you, Michael, that you need to start to believe that you can get there. Michael, as I'm talking to you now, I have a gentleman with you, father, grandfather, could be brother, bit of a joker of the pack. I'm talking to Michael Samways. I have a lovely Jack Russell dog with you, with this gentleman. And I feel this gentleman loved his animals. He's saying here, Michael, that you are exactly the same as him. Strong-willed, stubborn, but always managing to give what you need to. I don't know why, but I'm shown you sitting on a stool out in a garden watching the sunset. So maybe you love the sunsets and early mornings, because I've just been told early mornings. Behave, dog. Sit down. My dog's playing up now. Right. Time to look to the past and remove the issues which you don't need anymore and move forward on your pathway. Maybe you need a circle that can help you to progress. When I see a pathway that comes up that's golden, I also see as well the need to read some spiritual books. And the two I always recommend are The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, also the Celestine Prophecy. The Celestine Prophecy tells you there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. But I know as we look at The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, it's meaning about the past, letting the past go and finding the true spirit. The gentleman with you is a bit of a joker. He was a man that if he had anything to say, he would say it. I don't know why, but I just feel as though I just want to lie down in a bed and go to sleep. I'm yawning. So I'm being yawning. So you must be really, really tired. As this gentleman stands at the side of me, I have a lady with you. And this lady is mom or grandma. Small lady, about 5'4", wearing an overall over her clothes. She's got a cigarette in her mouth. And I can see her washing clothes in the sink, but she's got this cigarette stuck in her mouth, at the side of her mouth. And I feel she was a lady that would light one cigarette after another. I'm given the names of Annie, Margaret, and also I want to give you Richard, David, and also John. Just look where the next few months seems things happening to you a bit differently. Maybe your spirit self has started to come out. But I know at the end of the day, you will find yourself, yeah? Just trust. That's all you have to do, trust. All right, sweetheart, I'm leaving that with you. Right, can I come to Tanya Titus, please? Tanya. All right, Tanya, your card. You've got the yellow for your solar plexus and prayer. And I feel you're always praying for the world. You're always trying your best. But the yellow is also means gut feelings. So knowing your gut feelings, you know where you're going, you know where you need to be. There's showing me honey and lemons in here. So maybe you need the honey and lemon drink. I see here, looking to the vista. The pathway is quite green. But you have got 1, 2, 3 pathways. Your decision which pathway you take. If you go to the left, I'm going back into time when I lived in a city. The middle one is straight on, but it's showing me the forests. If I go to the left, it's like the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road and you will find where you're going. On the table are 2 lemons. The honey is in the glass. So honey and lemon. Maybe the need for you, throat area. But I know at the end of the day, always go with your gut feelings. Because gut feelings are part and parcel of your life. We also have you on your pathway following your dreams. Your dreams are part and parcel of what life is about. I have a lady with you. This lady, she gives me the name of Pat or Patricia. She's a small lady, about 5'3". She was old school, did everything that she had to do. She would always make sure she washed on a Monday, ironed on a Tuesday, dusted on a Wednesday, cleaned on a Thursday, baked on a Friday, 3 days Saturday, and Sunday was her day of rest, or she went to church. I'm given Joyce, Margaret, and also I want to give you Alice. I'm also giving you a town called Alice in Australia. So you must have Australian either relatives or people that you know in Australia. Because I've just been given Alice Springs. Sweetheart, gentleman now comes, father or grandfather. He was a gentleman that had high ideals. What he did with life was love life. What he did with others, he would only do it for himself. But I know, as we're talking to you, that life will get better. You just need to start to believe in yourself again. I have an Alsatian dog with you. The Alsatian dog is brown and black. I know this dog is very close with you because there's also a small dog with this Alsatian. So they were friends in life as they're friends over the Rainbow Bridge. Tanya, take the love of spirit deep within yourself. We are with you every step of the way. Just trust in yourself and you will get there. All right, sweetheart? And I know you will get there. All right, sweetheart? So I'm going to have to say good night now, goodbye, because I've got to go to the hospital, so sweetheart. So until next time. Here you go, Tanya. But I'm having to leave now because I've got to go to the hospital because my husband's very, very poorly. So until next time, good night or good afternoon, and God bless you all.